Friends and neighbors, it's raining and pouring outside, so I brought the show into the living room with a nice raging fire behind us, dogs sleeping on the couch as our audience. I wanted to show you briefly how I play the Boatmen's Dance, or people nowadays mostly just call it Boatman. Originally the piece was published in, I want to say 1843 by Dan Emmett, so one of his early hits before he ever wrote Dixie or anything like that. I'm playing it on a beautiful original 1867 Dobson banjo. This is a very, very rare Dobson, really one of the nicest 1867 Dobsons that I've ever seen. We'll feature this in a more detailed video at a later date. This banjo is for sale. But anyhow, on to how we play the piece. So I've just tuned to standard banjo tuning, gDGBD. I've just tuned by ear to that, so who knows where I'm at. Typically I'll be in the neighborhood of FC, FAC, which is what they call a full step below gDGBD. But if you tune your banjo to gDGBD, you can play this the same exact way that I'm playing this on your banjo at home. Anyhow, so yeah, how do I play it? You start off on the first string. I like to do a big raucous slide from around the first fret position down to the 5th fret position. So you're just going to do a typical old boom chicka lick, and then I'm going to do a drop thumb while holding that. Then I'm going to reach down with my ring finger to about the 7th fret position. And then I'm going to come back up and do a hammer on the first string at the 2nd fret position. So this is all on the first string. Actually, I don't do a hammer. I just kind of slide back up and note it there. You can do a hammer if you want. So that gets higher the Boatman Road, floating down the river the Ohio. So all I did there was just hit the first string open. So hit the first string open, then do a pull off on the first string. Then I'm going to do a drop thumb off the 2nd string, everything open. Come back and note the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. Then play that 3rd string open. So that's kind of a bit of a mouthful. I should mention at this point, if you guys are not good at learning visually and just by talking to people, you need the tab for this. Click on this link over here in the top left-hand corner. That'll take you directly to the tab for this and hundreds of other songs that I've taught on our Patreon group. So that's patreon.com/CliftonHicks at this link right here. It's a very modest monthly contribution. You get access to me, all my work on there. You'll get invited to our private Discord server and our members-only Facebook group. And you'll really start taking off once you immerse yourself in our little online community there. So far I've got I got a Boatman Road, floating down the river to Ohio. I got a Boatman Road, floating down the river to first part. And then for the verse that you sing, which is different every time, you know, boatmen dance, boatmen sing, boatmen do most anything. It's pretty monotone, right, if you listen. So all I'm doing there is a little double note off the first string at the second fret. Boatmen dance, boatmen sing, boatmen do most anything. Then I go back into that same little lick I did before where I do an open drop thumb. Then you can either just note the second fret on the third string. I like to slide from the second to the fourth. And then play that third string open. So, boatmen dance, boatmen sing, boatmen do most anything. When the boatman get on shore, he spend his cash and work for more. And then you're gonna have to do the other little chorus, which is dance, boatmen dance, dance, boatmen dance. Dance all night till the broad daylight. Go home with the gals in the morning. So that is, you're going to be riding heavily on that third string, sliding from the second to the fourth fret. So I like to slide from the second to the fourth and then slide back up from the fourth to the second. So dance, boatman, dance, dance, boatman, dance. Dance all night till the broad daylight. Go home with the gals in the morning. So that's really all you're doing on that other second chorus part. You're sliding heavily up and down on the third string. You're striking the second string open a couple times. You're striking the first string open a couple times. So dance, boatman, dance, dance, boatman, dance. Dance all night to the broad daylight. Go home with the gals in the morning. Okay, everybody, I think we'll close it out with a close-up shot. Then I set my passions loose and he slapped me in the calaboose. So dance, boatman, dance, dance, boatman, dance. Dance all night to the broad daylight. Go home with the gals in the morning. Start to do it full speed. Boatman is a thrifty man, none can do what Boatman can. Never seen a pretty gal in my life until I seen that boatman's wife. So dance, boatman, dance, dance, boatman, dance. Dance all night to the broad daylight. Go home with the gals in the morning. Okay, friends and neighbors, if you appreciated that, if you learned something from the material that I post and share all over the World Wide Web, I really would appreciate it if you'd give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video with someone who's interested in the old traditional banjo techniques, American history, music history, and so forth. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can click down below In the description section underneath the video, you can find all kinds of ways to support us and join the conversation. Leave us a comment down there. Okay, thanks for looking.